consistently is connected franchise.
Yeah.
Because it's what I want, and it hasn't changed fundamentally since I want to say Madden 25.
Yeah.
Like they keep tweaking things here and there, but it's essentially the same thing.
Yeah.
No,
I always end up. I get sucked into Ultimate Team a little bit, but
God.
but
don't even get me started.
Dude, I don't know why I do this unhealthy thing where I think like I'm going to grind really hard, go through the solo challenges, get all these coins, get the best players, and then I'm going to go and push and like I'm going to win the Super Bowl. No, I always get fucking throttled by people who do microtransactions, have 99 overall on every fucking player.
You're
I'm
going to get stopped by one of the 100 people that spent $1,000 on Madden Ultimate Team.
It makes me so angry.
And it's not the greatest crime of it. Say you spend $100 on your Madden Ultimate Team.
Are you fucking serious? $100?
That's
ridiculous.
Just so you can be the best. Just so you can be the best at Madden Ultimate Team. Like nobody cares.
Rob told me
literally the next year the new game comes out and you start all over. So
yep.
You just gotta.
There's no sense in it.
Over nothing.
There's no sense in it. Like people will spend hundreds of dollars a year on a one game mode of one game. Rob told me he spent like $10-$20 just to get a Chad Johnson like Legends card. And this was like the first month that the game came out, so it was only like 85 overall.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, you realize that like
people do it, man. It's a disease.
But it is.
It really is.
The disease of microtransactions.
Fuck microtransactions. Which, yeah.
I think Joel said earlier that he had an idea of how to fix microtransactions.
Well, no, I don't have an idea of how to fix it. Like microtransactions fundamentally are just an evolution of gaming companies wanting to make more money.
Duh.
And they found out that they could make more money without actually making a better game.
Right.
Because it used to be that you just had to put out a better game if you wanted to make more money off of it.
Right.
The good old days. The good old days.
Yeah.
Speaking of microtransactions, and this always comes up when we're talking about video games, but fucking Star Wars Battlefront 2, I think, has finally reached the player's end. Because I was reading it.
I thought that died long ago.
No, it's. I'm not gonna say it's still going strong, but it's still definitely going.
Yep.
And the problem is that what people are now getting mad about, because at E3, I gotta readjust. At E3, they announced Clone Wars, so I was all fucking excited about that.
Wait,
the Clone Wars. They were gonna bring in like more Clone Wars content.
Oh, okay.
So they're gonna bring in.
You got me excited. I thought you were talking about like a separate Clone Wars game.
No, I wish. But
anyways,
they're talking about
literally
like clone trooper skins. Then they announced Obi-Wan Kenobi, General Grievous, and then Anakin and Dooku and all that.
So I'm supposed to be excited because the game finally has almost as much content as it was supposed to have.
yeah, right. That's what people are mad about.
The game is almost the game it was supposed to be.
Yeah, but then so when that happened,
and you got to pay for it.
But when that happened, then they put out a roadmap, and the roadmap was awful. Because it was like, you're going to get Clone Trooper skins in August, which we still haven't gotten those yet. And then you're supposed to get Obi-Wan and General Grievous in fall.
So
in fall, which fall lasts from like September to like early December.
Are you still a consistent player?
No. I think the last time I even played was with Jake online. And I was living in my apartment at the time.
No, when I got my PS4 Pro, I had the option at the store. He was like, "Oh, well, you can get like do you want the Star Wars PS4 Pro?" And I was like, "Not really, just normal." And he's like, "Well, I mean, it comes with the game, and it's the same price." And I was like, "Okay, why the fuck not?"
So, it looks dope, though.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 is a crime.
It is
a crime against humanity.
It's like just all the possibilities of things they could have done with it.
Mm-hmm.
And they literally made it worse than games that came out more than 10 years
ago. Oh, yeah, because then...
More than 10 years ago, I can play any faction, any Jedi, any Sith Lord on, like, one of, like, 20-something different maps, and I can just jump right in and play.
Yeah, but they made the game...
And this game launched with, what, like, three maps? Only.
3 big ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
wow.
Oh, they're big.
Well, no, like
Wow.
because it has Galactic Assault and then it has like the tiny ones.
Yeah.
But even still, like
And,
they
like-
take the big ones and then they make them smaller, and then that's one of the
Yeah.
smaller maps or whatever.
And
which
like,
is
and like,
bullshit.
Oh, wow.
and like 3
Yeah.
or 4 different games.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so
And then on top of that, they want you to pay money just to be better at the game.
right, but then a while ago, and we talked about this like on I think the second podcast ever, that they took out like microtransactions. So here they have this game that's designed to run on microtransactions, and now they've taken the microtransactions out. So now EA is like, well, or whoever is like, fuck, we need to actually make this a game. But the shit that they're giving us is bullshit. But also, Anakin and Dooku is for winter. You know how long winter goes for? Like, I think fucking February. Is it February or March?
No,
it's gotta be like- I think it's like
one
March,
think
but-
Count
So-
Dooku is a very interesting character, and he definitely hold my attention for longer than 5 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody
But-
loves Count Dooku. When you think of Star Wars, you think of Count Dooku.
He's a great character in the Clone Wars. Maybe not the movie.
Maybe the cartoons.
Well, the cartoons, yeah, but whatever.
Well,
but
he's got that like that weird handle on his lightsaber, right?
yeah, and here's the other thing I don't understand about his lightsaber
It's
is
got a bent handle.
he's got his handle. So like his handle's like this, but it's bent at the end, not where the saber comes out, but at the very end. And he's got a metal guard that goes over where the lightsaber comes out.
I see.
Which why?
Well,
Why? It's metal.
He got his head cut off, so he probably, he probably wasn't good.
I don't know.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. Episode 3 came out fucking.
Oh man,
2000
if you haven't, if you haven't
2005.
seen that movie that's like from 13 fucking years ago, then shame on you.
My sister says, my sister's watching. She says winter is till April.
I
We're not even gonna get that shit.
Boom.
till April.
Seasonal roasted.
if you want to
Seasonal roast.
hear more about Count Dooku's failings as a character, I highly recommend Red Letter Media's series on the prequels.
On the prequels,
Mm-hmm.
he was just showing me Red Letter Media stuff because I never watched
Oh,
it. And
What's
people
red?
keep-
What's Red Letter Media?
They talk
It's
about
hysterical.
movies and shit,
Yeah.
and and basically just like tear them the fuck apart. But enough about Star Wars. I feel like every time we have this thing, I have to not talk about Star Wars. But
It's just,
The-
it's just
the-
a fun thing
the-
to be angry.
right, but the point is that I'm done with the game, and it's they took Palpatine out of the game because he was so broken.
What?
Yeah, like he was just like his character was broken and glitchy, and it was awful. So they took him. They
Then why-
literally,
then why would it-
picked him. Like if it was a chessboard, they picked him up and said he's not in the game anymore.
Why didn't they just fix him?
They keep trying and they
That
keep
hard?
fucking it up. They keep fucking it up.
He shoots lightning.
I know. They keep
If
fucking
the
it
lightning
up.
does too much damage.
And the
you
funny
just
thing
make
is,
it do less damage.
they did it once before with Star Wars Battlefront 1 in 2015, and they can't do it again.
Oh, Lord.
They can't do it again. I think it's just funny that they just fucking. It's just something to be fun. I think is hysterical.
I wish they would just do like
Die.
no,
Oh.
but I wish they would just like. When's the last time that we got like just a not like a Battlefront game, but just like make a different Star Wars game?
Well, they're gonna come out with that. It's gonna be Star Wars Jedi Fallen something.
Okay, what kind of game is that? Is that
It's
like
I think it's supposed to be an RPG, but it's also made by EA,
What
so
they
it's
should
probably gonna
do-
suck ass.
If they want to make a good game, they should bring back the team that made the Force Unleashed games.
that's what I was gonna suggest.
Those games
Yeah.
were fun.
Well, yeah,
I
but you know the third.
love those.
You know the third one's supposed to come out,
Mhm.
and before the Disney, I think it's because the Disney buyout,
Yep.
it got trashed.
It got
Yep.
killed.
So,
And then part of it, like everything that happened in those games, is no longer canon.
yeah,
Like it's not part of the Star Wars universe.
no, which sucks because that was a great character.
Well, does EA have some sort of like exclusive?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Fuck that.
Disney bought them. They gave it to EA. Only EA can make Star Wars games.
And everyone who knows anything about games at this point knows that EA is pure cancer.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
And they
it's
destroy
terrible.
nearly everything they get their hands on.
which is why since they people tell me that they already had it, but whatever. But they got Titanfall 2.
Mhm.
They got Respawn.
And
So that means Titanfall 3 is going to be fucking
Well,
blood.
I'm a big fan of Titanfall. I thought it was really fun.
I love Titan because Titanfall 1 only came out for Xbox, and then
I was-
Titanfall 2 came out, and I was all over that shit.
I was terrible at it, but I had a lot of fun.
I was amazing. You know those people that have montages and it's
mean,
like they don't have any
you wanna
wife
talk
or a
about-
job? That was me in Titanfall 2.
You want to talk about pure, just balls to the walls adrenaline, like fucking just flying around maps super fast,
Yeah.
like headshotting people and like
It
just
was-
calling down a Titan and just smashing everything.
Oh yeah, it was fantastic.
It was so much fun.
I loved it.
Once you mastered like the mobility, like just,
It was so fluid. Like I remember playing it like at like going like a fucking 100 miles an hour on foot and going like wall to wall,
And
kill someone,
one
like
of the-
going on a wall, jump, turn around, kill someone, turn back around 360, go on another wall, and just start running.
It should be the most popular first-person shooter, but it isn't purely because of advertising.
Yeah, the advertising
Yeah.
wasn't great, but
Titanfall
still, like it's
2
rated. It's rated like one of like the top 10 or top 5 or something like that.
Titanfall 2 was not advertised enough,
No, it was not.
and that
And it even had a great story.
that is one of the things that I think EA will improve upon. EA is a publisher who's very, very interested in making as much money as possible. So
Yeah.
when the time comes that they have enough of Titanfall 3 done, they will start showing it and they will advertise it.
Hi, Gavin.
Which
Sorry, Gavin's watching. I want to say hi.
didn't
Kevin.
happen before. But
Damn.
But see, you know, just because they'll advertise it, that's like
Well,
that's
it's
like
not-
somebody going around
it's
like,
not
I'm
gonna
gonna go to college and become a lawyer, but you don't fucking do it.
it's not going to make it a better game, but what it'll do is it'll make it a more popular game.
But then by that time, in EA's hands, it's gonna be remembered as another one of the most beloved games that turned into a fucking shithole.
Yeah, I never had the Twitch reflexes for Titanfall.
I
I loved it. I loved it. I mean, even though I was bad at it, I was like, I could tell it was a very low-made game. You know.
See, I never played Titanfall 1
You got
or 2,
dude.
so-
It's like $10. I will play with you. I want to get back into it. I want to make videos in it, even though it's, it's just. Well, they have survival mode now, where it's like 4 players versus bots. So I like doing that, especially on hard mode. That shit is awesome. But yeah, dude. If anything, buy it. $10. Get it. It's fucking fantastic. I think even in some places you can get it for like $5.
I'll play with you as long as you don't mind playing Frontier Defense.
I'm all for dude. Any game.
That's what we did for
And I
Al.
don't even know what that is, so that's the first thing I do.
That's the survival. That's the survival.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like where you learn how to do stuff, basically. Or if you're like me and you suck, you just do that.
Now I don't really know much about Titanfall, but you like get into like big robot
Titans.
like
So
like
basically-
Gundam kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Your character is what's known as a pilot.
Mhm.
And you either fight for.
I have the helmet.
There's 2 factions.
I have the helmet. Hold on.
So like one faction is like.
Joel,
this-
you're gonna love this. Keep talking.
It's like an international like mining conglomerate like business that controls all these planets. And the other faction is like the rebels that don't like them. And both sides have pilots. And so as a pilot, you're like you have all this gear that lets you run on walls and like double jump and all this crazy stuff. You
Yeah.
have all this technology at your disposal. And the helmets look like this. And they're freaking awesome.
Wow.
Yeah,
This is really cool, by the way.
yeah, it is.
Why do you have
Can I wear it?
Dude, why not? Yeah, you could wear it. It talks to you and it makes lights and shit.
I'm gonna wear it for the whole show.
But
You're gonna wear it for the whole
What?
show.
after a while in a multiplayer game, you gain the ability to call your Titan, and Titans are fully customizable, like basically mech warriors.
Holy shit.
There you go.
Whoa.
Now you can't see,
Oh, I
but-
can see.
but
I can see your innards and everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
You need to.
Look at him on the fucking screen. It says a blue light. I wore that for Halloween last year.
That's
Smells like it.
That's so cool.
Smells like.
Ass?
No.
He's got the neck thing that's supposed to be around your neck, like up on his nose.
Oh, that's why I can't breathe.
Yeah, there's your thumbnail right there.
Put that my fucking thumbnail.
Oh, there. It was covering my ears. Now I can hear too. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. There we go. All right.
There you go.
I feel like a Spartan from Halo.
It's like I got lights on the top. Oh god, that's bright. And then it's got a red laser. I got patches on the back.
How much
It's-
did you pay for this?
I did pay for it as a gift from Maria.
Shout out
Wow.
Maria.
It's like
Good-
120.
good
I
gift.
think it was 120. I think.
That's really cool.
But it came with a dog tag that's a flash drive, in like a scarf that goes with it or whatever.
Mhm.
It came with a bunch of different little things, so it was definitely worth
Oh,
it.
you gotta have the scarf.
Dude, the scarf it
That's
makes
standard
it.
issue. You can't pilot a
Oh.
Titan with without
Damn.
Scar.
What?
Just realized
You can't
I
drink your beer?
have a problem.
Well, the problem is the suit's not there. The suit has like intravenous. You can like just pour the beer into the suit, and it'll like go through your pores.
Oh, well, of course.
Look at him. All right. Well, I don't know if he's actually gonna wear that the whole time.
I hope.
No, I'm gonna wear it.
How are you gonna drink?
Don't
Speaking of
worry
which,
about it.
Joel, what are you drinking again?
I am drinking New Belgium Voodoo Ranger IPA
I think. What did you give me?
because I'm a
Heineken.
pretentious asshole.
What beer did you give me? What is this Rheingeist? What?
It's Rheingeist. It's their Oktoberfest. I forget what they called it. I think it's like
Straight up.
France.
I'll just take big gulps.
At a time.
It's gonna get.
Oh, that was a terrible idea. Now it smells awful in here. Oh my god.
You fool.
Holy moly.
You fool.
Dude, I am smelling my lunch mixed with
Get it out of there.
Pollen's.
I don't want that. I don't want your shit in there anymore.
Huh?
Get your fucking.
No, now we're
We're
a
just
part
gonna
of
keep
each other.
reliving the same burp for the rest of the time.
Right.
Yeah, this smelled like ass when I originally put it on, so like I should be more concerned than you right now.
But it just sits in my closet. It's got closet smell.
Exactly.
What's that got to do with anything?
I don't know.
I would role play with this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, by role play you mean.
intercourse.
I wonder if they can even. I wonder if they can even hear you with that
You
on.
know what they say? Always put a helmet on your soldier.
Who's watching? Anyone who's watching, can you tell me if anyone can hear Jake in that fucking helmet? That would be nice. Cause I don't know if I could be picked up.
Can you hear me?
Probably that.
Should I just talk like this
Probably guys.
in a very commanding voice?
All right. Funny enough, because Jake's going to do a lot of talking right now. Do you want to talk about the Red Dead Redemption 2?
Ah, yes. My most anticipated game for 2018. Okay, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, there you go. Now you give it.
That thing was getting hot. Damn, that thing's big too.
Yeah.
Whew. All right. So yeah, Red Dead 2 is about less than 2 months away from us, and I cannot wait. Rockstar just recently released the gameplay trailer for Red Dead, and it looks fantastic.
Mhm.
I mean,
we-
aesthetically, it might be one of the most beautiful games I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So,
And we just watched the trailer because none of us had seen it except for Jake.
I
And
do not trust Rockstar. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Joel, what the fuck?
They make a great story.
I do not trust Rockstar.
Why
What about the story?
why don't you trust Rockstar?
What about the story though?
Let's-
I know
let's-
where he's gonna go.
Let's have a debate.
Here we go.
All right. I'm fully on board with the story. I'm sure it's going to be everything that you and I both want it to be. I loved Red Dead Redemption. All right. It's a great game. One of the best stories of a Rockstar game. Probably the best Rockstar game story.
You damn
But
stupid.
that only goes so far. When you want to talk about replayability, it's in the multiplayer. I have not heard anything about the multiplayer or how they intend to handle it.
I thought
And
it
if
was.
it's similar to GTA Online,
I thought it was supposed to be.
then it's a disaster.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was supposed
Because
to be.
GTA Online is not a game; it is a job. If you think otherwise, then you're fooling yourself.
Or you're overcharging your mother's credit card with all the microtransactions.
Yeah.
Well, mommy's credit card aside, like if you're a normal person who has to play the game to get what you want, you will never get what you want.
Yeah.
The only time I ever had fun on GTA Online was when there was a money glitch.
I remember
and
that.
somebody gave me like $30 billion.
Mhm.
Damn.
And I had fun
playing
because I could just-
What the fuck?
To me, Grand Theft Auto, and to a lesser extent, like Red Dead, because it's a similar style of game, completely open world, like hang out with your friends, etc., etc. To me, like it's just you should be able to do whatever the hell you want. It
Mhm.
should just be a giant sandbox where you can do whatever you want.
Well, you can.
You shouldn't.
For money.
Yeah, well, you can
Money.
do whatever you want as long as you don't mind getting blown up by some punk ass with a motorcycle that flies and shoots rockets while you're driving a piece of shit car.
Sedan.
Like, yeah.
Little Pinto.
Like GTA Online, you know, if you're not willing to spend the money on it,
Well, how how do you think that? How frequently do you think it's going to happen with Red Dead though?
I think
I
they
can just
find a
imagine.
way.
I mean, I can imagine.
I think they
what
can
they're
find
gonna
a
do.
way.
okay, well,
Like they can.
I think there will be faster, more durable horses that you can buy with real money.
Yeah, because now
there will
because
be superior guns you can buy.
that's true because in the trailer they talked about horses that are better for whatever thing,
Mhm.
and I'm sure there's like the ultimate horse
Oh, I'm
or
certain.
whatever.
Better be
I'm
a
certain-
fucking
I'm
unicorn.
certain it goes
Yeah.
further than
Dude,
that.
what if they did have that though?
And I'm certain that if you wanted to earn those things with in-game cash, you'd have to do the same thing over and over 150 times.
well,
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up right
well,
now.
for
No
me,
matter how much fun the gameplay is, if it's tedious and it feels like work, I'm not interested.
I'm not huge into multiplayer in general. Like I don't play that many online games, but I'm really like I'm a sucker for RPGs and strong storytelling, and
Mhm.
I like narrative based games because I like seeing like the maximum amount that the developers try to put into this thing, and that's what has me excited for Red Dead 2. I mean, that's all that's the only thing they've shown so far. They haven't shown anything for multiplayer, but
That's what worries me. Now, there's no doubt, I will buy it, I will play the story, and I will probably love it.
How many times did you play the story for the first one?
I mean, probably 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Really?
I
I did like 6.
had a 100% completion save for the regular game, and I 100% completed the Undead Nightmare DLC.
Undone Nightmare
That
was
was-
one of my favorite DLCs of all time. Any game, like it is, especially like they killed it because that was during a time where like zombies were
like in.
super in, and like I was getting to the point where I was like experiencing some zombie
Do
fatigue.
you remember when they put it out? It was like Halloween that year.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Literally, it came out like Halloween.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was just perfect.
Yeah.
It was absolutely
My favorite part of the entire game, like zombies, like whatever, like I kind of got burned down on zombies at the time because of like Call
Right.
of Duty and shit like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
But,
exactly.
People were
but-
still playing Left 4 Dead 2.
And I played,
forgot about Left 4 Dead.
and this is when I had a 360 because it was you, me, Chris, and like I think that Isaiah dude that we used to work with. We played Left 4 Dead like a shit ton on Xbox.
It was awesome.
So I had been really zombied out, but I bought it anyway. But the horses is what really got me. Like the horses in Undead Nightmare.
Yeah.
The 4 horses, the apocalypse.
that was
Did
cool.
you ever get the unicorn?
No, because I remember because you and me had talked about
It
it.
literally shits rainbows. While
You and I had talked about it when I was playing it, and I said, and I was like, because I was playing it, I'm like, yeah, this game's awesome. I got the war horse because it's my favorite fucking horse in that game. And I hear Joel over the fucking Xbox mic. Do you get the unicorn yet?
Yeah.
I'm like, there's a fucking unicorn? Like, what? The ladybug was on my armpit. Sorry. And you told me to shit out rainbows and shit like that. I never got it, and
it's a pain in the ass.
I had never seen a picture of it ever in my life.
You have to break and tame all 4 of the horses of the apocalypse, I think, and then you have to
All of them?
Yeah, you have to, and then
Wait, that sounds really easy.
And then after you've done that, you go to some specific point on the map, and the unicorn spawns. But like
that doesn't sound that hard.
no, it's not that bad. But what you get for it is like a horse that's essentially worse than the 4 that you broke.
Oh,
You
okay.
get access.
But it's a unicorn,
It's
so-
basically a bragging
Well,
rights.
it's single
Yeah,
player.
exactly,
It's
exactly.
single player. It's for giggles.
Yeah.
I remember in that game like the Sasquatch side missions or the
Didn't he talk to you? Didn't he? So I played
Yeah.
that once, and I remember because I went looking for him, and it showed up, and and it was just a conversation of like the fucking like playing.
He's like sitting against a tree stump, like upset and crying and everything, and he's
Yeah.
like spilling his guts out
If
to
you
you.
remember, to get to him, you have to kill his whole family.
Yeah, that's
and
what.
then you get to him, and he's like,
That's right. That's
he's
so
like, we
fucked
didn't
up.
do anything to deserve this.
Yeah.
And John Marston's just like, you eat babies. I remember because my friends and I quoted that shit. It was like, you eat babies.
I remember.
And the Sasquatch is like, we eat berries and mushrooms. And John looks at him and just goes, you eat babies.
Yeah, I remember it was so stupid. That sounds like a last minute thing.
And
Like
then,
that was the last thing they ever did with that game. Is that they were just like, what's the dumbest thing?
They have like a table, the developers,
Yeah.
and they have like Ron at the end who's always asleep or late, and he's just like, Ron, do you have any input? Let's put in Sasquatch, and they're like, oh, that's actually not a bad idea.
And that was I think that was the actor's like last video game acting bit in his career.
Oh,
So
the
like
guy
if you
that
think,
I
I
don't
think
even know
the
who
guy
that
who played
was.
John or the set?
John Marston.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, it's the last thing he ever did in voice acting was that fucking Sasquatch, and that was probably like, I don't think I want to do voices anymore. What I found online for Red Dead Redemption was, and it's from Game Revolution. One of my favorite things about that comes up in new games is, will this game have multiplayer co-op or split screen? Because the games don't want you to do split screen anymore. They want you to go out and buy a system and then go out and buy the game. And then they want you to
Right.
buy the subscription to have online because they want you to spend more money.
So sneaky.
But everything I read here says nothing about it.
That's what worries me. And
Well,
if they would reassure me, if Rockstar came out tomorrow and said
Nothing has been confirmed on online modes.
if Rockstar came out tomorrow and said online will have no microtransactions whatsoever, then the game would be 100%.
They say maybe there's going to be an online co-op. They even bring up the question: will Red Dead Redemption 2 have a multiplayer battle royale?
No, please no.
Oh Jesus!
It feels like every game these days. Oh shit! It feels like every game these days has talks surrounding it about a battle royale. Red Dead Redemption 2 is no different. Rumors of battle royale mode being attached to the game have been around for some time, and with PUBG and Fortnite making mincemeat out of its competition, it'll be remiss of Rockstar not to at least think about including it down the line.
I don't
So
think
it's not saying it's not what it's saying is Rockstar hasn't said anything about it. It's just whoever's writing this shit is saying that.
right, and
They should.
well,
There's
and you're not-
rumors that they have.
and you're not going to find any like conclusive evidence until they do, because Rockstar is like one of very few, if not the only game developer that you don't find anything out about their shit, like unless someone gets fired and then they like find a way to leak it. Like I feel like they are so tight-lipped, and you won't find out until they release their next like gameplay video, which I'm assuming, you know, they'll release like the multiplayer one probably like a week or two before like the game comes out. But I don't know. Like I really hope that they don't go that route.
There's no. I mean,
But I feel like, you know, like
imagine a battle royale game where you have to be on a horse and you have. I mean that's basically it. And like if you imagine Red Dead, Joel, can I have another beer, please?
Yeah. What do you want?
I don't know what you got.
I have.
We're going to take a quick beer break.
beer break.
Do you want a porter or do you want? I got a honey wheat thing and I got a German beer.
I don't care, surprise me.
All right, you can have the. Oh, this is Dunkel. You ever had Dunkel?
I've never had Dunkel.
You've never been to Oktoberfest.
I don't go out.
I thought I was the one who didn't go out.
Well, with school and work, I've not been able to go out for a while.
All right, try this. This is normally drunk in gigantic flagons at Oktoberfest.
I feel like German shit is like really,
May I see the penguins?
really
Yes.
like. Hey, there's
If you don't like the penguin, you can use the Heineken. That one's a lot
The
easier.
penguin is my life.
So the cat tells me to find your past, and then it says there's a code inside. I really want to win.
Well, too bad.
Remember when Snapple gave like trivia or like little knowledge bits on their caps?
Nope.
How the fuck do you work this?
Okay, I'm gonna show you.
Hold on.
Let me show you a trick I
I wanna
learned in the
try.
war. That's
I wanna
not
try.
right. That's not right at all. Please, you're gonna break his fucking arm.
You should edit this entire part out. That's what you should do.
Go.
Because if I was watching a video and this is what I had to watch, I'd probably have tapped.
Well, that's why it's live.
Stick
Okay,
two
so
fingers in.
Oh, this is live.
You stick
Yeah, we've
two
been
fingers.
Who's watching this? How many people are watching this?
at the moment 4.
Anybody that you don't know.
Brendan Davis is actually watching right now. That's actually the most recent thing that happened. How the fuck?
Brendan, where are you?
Brendan, yeah, where the fuck is my text message about you showing? I don't care. That's fine. I'll see you later.
Oh wow, this is fantastic.
So it goes like,
Dude, you're doing it all wrong.
shut up. Emma,
Zach, you can have this one.
hold on. I got this. Hold on. No, I want this.
Well, we're starting to feel bad for you, and it's cramping. Oh,
I got it.
very
That
okay.
almost landed right in your other beer. Which
It
I need
really
you to, I need you to finish that, by the way, before you start.
I'm gonna finish it. I just wanted to get that open.
Look what you did to Harold.
What did I do to Harold?
You broke his limbs.
What do you mean?
I'm just kidding. I was already there.
What?
A little break.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, that's why I was saying don't do that.
Oh,
But
sorry.
it's okay. It's all right. I mean, I've only had this.
I'll buy you another penguin.
Good. Well, no, it doesn't matter because I've had this my whole life, so it wouldn't.
Your whole life.
Yeah.
You came out of the womb and you were like,
Yeah, that's.
Yep.
Yeah.
did I do any damage?
That's
to
actually
it?
how the-
Did I do any new damage to it?
I don't know. Ask him.
What's his name?
Harold.
Harold. Sorry.
He doesn't have time for you. Don't be fucking coy with
All right, hold on. I'm getting a lot of fucking chat in the Facebook. I got my sister
Got a lot
yelling.
of chat in the Facebook.
My sister's like, "What are you drinking?" Emma, I'm drinking beer.
Apple juice.
Brendan says this bottle opening is absolutely riveting, and he says
That's what I'm saying.
the reason why he isn't here is because of work.
The reason why he isn't here is because he's got better things to do.
You can leave. Joel.
Ouch.
That's fine. You can leave.
I don't have better
Get
things.
it.
I'm just gonna go home and play video games, which we were talking about.
I don't know, Emma. I don't know what I'm drinking. Gavin goes, rest in peace, Harold. The best part of our podcast is completely not what we're trying to make it.
Harold appreciates your recognition, Gavin.
Joel is incorrect for once. I don't remember. I think it's because he has nothing better to do.
I'm incorrect for once, as in I'm correct in all other instances.
I don't know. Emma, I don't fucking know what I'm drinking. Jesus Christ, I'm drinking beer.
All right, what
Accept
are you drinking? You're drinking Rheingeist.
This is
Franz.
Rheingeist Oktoberfest. I already said that. I don't know what I'm about to drink. It's in German. I don't read German. I'm
It's
not
just
German. We
Dunkel.
just helped them in
It's
the
Dunkel.
war.
Literally, they serve it to you in gigantic flagons at Germania.
I actually have a flagon. What's it called?
Dunkel?
No, flagon. It's called a flagon, right? What did you just say?
You just said the word like 3 times.
I didn't know. Yeah, but each time I said it, it sounded more incorrect.
Well, I don't know if it's the right word. Stein. That's the correct word.
Stein.
Serve to you in
Stein.
steins.
Yeah, Emma, we're not that German though, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's go back. We were talking about Red Dead Redemption. Joel missed the part about how there's rumors about Battle Royale in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, and
Well, I mean, I don't really care for that, so that's probably not going to be something I'm excited about, but I'm sure other people would like it. Other people seem to like Fortnite for some reason.
Fuck Fortnite!
fuck Fortnite,
I hate
dude. I
Fortnite.
can't stand Fortnite.
What? The last podcast, you were saying about how you played every now and then.
I was just trying to be nice. All right.
Fortnite-
Stop!
Like,
Don't ever be nice.
I fucking hate Fortnite. Like I've tried.
Me too, Emma.
I've tried 5 separate times to get into it because so many people were like, "Oh, dude, you want to play Fortnite?" I'll get so many invites,
To play Fortnite.
and I'll be like, "No," but I don't understand
You
it.
know what's funny? Did you guys remember, cast your mind back, say,
A past cast.
around 2013. Do you remember when Epic Games announced Fortnite?
No,
No.
You don't remember that?
no.
No.
I am a humongous Gears of War fan.
Wait. They announced it, or did they release
They
it?
announced it. No,
Okay.
Okay. So Epic Games, to understand Fortnite, you got to look back at what Epic Games has done. Previously, Epic Games was responsible for the original Gears of War trilogy, which
Okay.
was like an awesome series of games about huge dudes fighting aliens.
It's like breaking up with a
With
really good
chainsaws.
girlfriend.
Right?
Familiar with Gears.
So one day, they finish up Gears of War 3. They end the story. And then we're all like, okay, so what's Epic Games going to do next? And they said, oh, we got this stupid game with like fucking like you build a base and you like shoot other people and it's all cartoony and fun looking. And everybody I knew, every single person I knew who saw that trailer was like, this is fucking stupid. This is going to be the dumbest shit. No one will play this. No one will play it. It is far and away the most successful game of all time.
Oh yeah, it
Is the most popular and like humongous
Yeah, but
game.
do you see the people playing it
The
though?
brilliance of it is no one saw it coming.
Well, it set like a YouTube record, didn't it, for like the quickest, like the most views in like the shortest amount of
oh
time.
god, it's
Some
it's
shit like that.
ridiculous.
I mean, to be fair, it's
Nobody,
it's kind of a great idea.
It was announced. I want to say
I'll admit it's kind of a great idea because I didn't know anything about Fortnite. I found out about Battle Royale
Literally,
because of PUBG.
all we knew about it was like I think at the time it was just all they had going was the single player. Like
There's a single player for Fortnite?
There is a single player. for Fortnite.
Wait, there still is?
Yeah, it's called Fortnite Save the World or something, or Save the World or something.
What?
Like that. Yeah.
Are you fucking for real?
Yeah, a lot of people play it.
What?
I've never heard of a single player for Fortnite.
I mean, granted, the number is.
You still jump out of the bus?
No.
I didn't
You,
think so.
you build like a permanent. I don't know exactly. I've never played it, but you build like some sort of permanent base, and you like level up a character. And, like, you fight these NPC monsters. It's co-op.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's. I don't know. I never played it, but people like it. But that's all we knew about.
Did you ever watch it or play the single player?
No.
Okay, good. I just wanted to
Good.
make sure.
Okay, good. You don't know what you're talking about. Keep talking. But
Well,
I'm sure.
I'm sure it's ass, but
Well, it's people like it. You know.
well,
What I'm
people
saying
also
is what blows my mind about Fortnite is
Said something
nobody
you
saw
said.
it coming. No one. It came out of nowhere.
I'll admit it's a cool idea,
Because if you
poorly executed.
if you've ever played Gears of War, which is all Epic Games had ever done before,
They never did anything else.
they had
before
never
that.
done anything like Fortnite. And then you look at Fortnite, you would not guess that the same people made.
No, I didn't know that until you just said it. I mean, Gears of War, you're freaking chopping people in half with
Gears
chainsaw,
of-
and you're
Gears
getting
of
blood
War-
spurts on the
Gears of
screen.
War is about gigantic men hopped up on steroids.
Yeah.
Cutting shit in half with chainsaws and yelling.
God,
Like
horny right now.
Fortnite is about
I gotta hide.
Fortnite is about a guy with a rainbow wig on, like dancing and like fucking just killing random little things.
Gavin says "Save the World" sucks, so I guess he played it.
Well,
Save
if Gavin
the
says,
world.
then that's the end all be all.
Okay.
I don't know Gavin, so
This smells like
Gavin's
this smells
a
like
tight
cigarettes. Like burnt out wet cigarettes.
what are you drinking?
The fucking German shit. The Dunkel.
That's a good glass for Dunkel.
I know. Look at
Except
it.
it says Bacardi on it.
Well, you can only do it. I'll hold it like this.
Drink your German beer and shut up. I'll trade you. This might be more your speed. It's honey wheat.
More your speed.
No, that's okay. I'll drink this. I know, Gavin. We just said that. It's Fortnite single player mode.
Hey, if Gavin knows
Oh my
more
God.
about Fortnite single player mode, tell him.
I think he plays Fortnite out of most of the people I know,
He does.
other than
Gavin, I see you playing Fortnite a lot.
All right.
is he on?
I gotta
Is he
tell
playing
you-
on PlayStation?
I got to tell you guys, shitting on Fortnite is not a viable strategy to making a successful gaming YouTube channel.
Who the fuck said I wanted to be successful on YouTube?
Yeah, we're just putting our thoughts out there.
Yeah, we're gonna have real jobs and like a real income.
Have you ever watched?
I'm not, but
have
I'm
you
still
ever
gonna-
watched a big Fortnite YouTuber?
No, but I can actually. I have once because of this guy I work with.
It's really.
They're
bad.
children.
They're literally children.
They're children
They're
playing it.
children, and their audience is children.
Yeah,
Like
My girlfriend's little sister is actually one of them.
I was literally just about to bring that up too.
She is 14 years old and gets paid like $400 a week to stream and play like Fortnite
Yeah.
and all sorts of other shit.
all right, so
crazy.
the ultimate cancer that I've heard of recently is parents hiring tutors to train their kids to be better.
Dude,
at
I
Fortnite.
saw that on the fucking news the other day. I was like, are you kidding
No
me?
fucking way, that's true.
It's true.
For real.
People do it.
For real.
Yeah.
How much do they spend?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look this up right now.
Find out.
I'm gonna look this up right the fuck now. Hold on.
See, I see shit with
Can you imagine being a kid and being like, "Mom,
Here,
I
hold
wish
on.
I was better at this game."
Hold on. I don't want to type it in.
No, yeah, no.
Fortnite
I remember be like, Mom, I want to be Spider-Man someday, and she'd be like, Jake, shut the fuck up. That's not realistic. Go to school and get a business degree.
Hold on a second. Stop.
We're holding on.
Fortnite tutors.
So rudely interrupted me.
Fortnite 2, Despacito 2.
Every time I try to talk.
Dude, it was on the local news just the other day.
Parents hire Fortnite coaches for kids.
Yep, that's a thing.
This is a magazine or an article.
Doesn't that make you feel like a little?
What website are you looking at?
Variety,
Okay,
good or bad.
I don't know.
Okay, why does it matter?
Just for the sake of people watching.
Skip ad, motherfucker. Here we go. I just want to see what the prices are.
For a Fortnite tutor?
Yeah.
Are you looking to get better at Fortnite?
No, I want to
can
know
tell you-
this. I want to see how much money they're just
The,
paying.
the few times I've played Fortnite, I just do stupid shit, and it's fun. It is kind of fun. Like
It is, but I'm just so bad
what
at it.
my friends and I
Like,
do is we'll get a bunch of wood and just go to the center of the circle and just build a bunch of wooden pyramids, like as many wooden pyramids as we can possibly build, and then we'll hide in random wooden pyramids. And if people come across our field of wooden pyramids, they have to find the one that we're under to kill us.
I never
And
thought of
then all of a
that.
sudden, you can just deconstruct part of the pyramid and just pop out and shoot them if you want to.
Dude, I'm so bad with like the building mechanics.
Oh no, I'm
like
horrible.
like in the middle, I watch like some friends or even my brother like play it, and they'll be in the middle of like a firefight. It's insane how quick he goes from like building. Like I can't do all
No,
that.
like,
That's why I lose
the
all
whole
the
game
time.
is miserable to play. 'Cause
It
it's
doesn't
all
tell me
about,
prices.
like, building up walls as quickly as you can and
Right.
outmaneuvering your opponent so you can kill them with a shotgun.
It does not. It doesn't tell me what the prices were. There's something about
Well,
giving away like $1 million.
Honestly, like that probably happened once, and it was like overblown to be like a common thing.
it's still
That doesn't sound like the media at all.
right. Yeah.
I mean, it is fun to talk about though.
Oh yeah.
Can
Oh
you
yeah.
imagine?
It made me like I saw that on the news the
Can
other
you
day.
imagine you yourself paying money to someone so that they can teach you to be better at a game?
That's dumb. That is ridiculous. I bought the game. The whole point. That's the whole point of buying the game. Is playing the game.
Well, that's the thing about Fortnite is you don't buy Fortnite; it's free.
They have microtransactions.
The single player is $20.
Exactly. Exactly. It's free,
Wait,
but
wait,
if you want to
wait.
be good or do
Hold on a
anything
minute.
else in the game, it's
Wait, are you fucking for real?
I'm fucking.
The online is free, but you have to pay. You have to pay $20 for the single
Well,
player.
but it's not single player. It's also co-op.
but campaign.
It's campaign, I guess is the correct. I don't know because again, I
What
don't
the
play it.
fuck? It's the more I just you know what I think I've
Dude,
lived
it's
long
shit.
enough. I'm good.
It's shit like that.
I think
I'm good. I don't want to live online
I
any
don't.
longer.
I don't.
It's the
want-
dumbest shit I've ever.
I want this battle royale fad to die.
It will because
I
now
want it
Call of
to die.
Duty's got their fucking mitts. in
And
it.
Call of Duty ruins
Yeah, and they're gonna get deep. They're gonna get shoulder
Mercifully,
deep.
the
They're gonna get shoulder deep in the battle royale.
The
shit.
first time I saw like the article or little headline that said like, oh, Black Ops 4 will not have a story mode at all. It will just have like on like battle, and
Yeah.
it's just gonna have multiplayer and it's gonna be battle royale. I was like, oh, this game is gonna tank.
yeah, it's gonna be awful.
It's
They
gonna
don't
be
have to
terrible.
give nearly as much of a shit as they normally do because they got to come up with some half-ass story.
yeah.
Dude, that's
Call of
crazy.
Duty has not been good since Call of Duty Black Ops 1.
Yes.
Yep.
Agreed.
And I defy
100.
you.
100.
I defy you to give me an example of a good one.
One would
Modern
argue.
Warfare
One would
1.
argue that Modern Warfare 3 was okay.
It
But,
was
like-
okay, but it
But
was
after that, it just got like tremendously worse. Like it's like let's just do the same futuristic bullshit over
Yeah.
and over again.
and that's why it's because
And-
it was
and-
they got the jetpacks and shit, and they're like, oh, we love the
Hey,
future shit.
and what other game? What other first-person shooter does that remind you of?
Titanfall.
Remember?
yeah, but
when
it's
they
different.
No,
started-
Advanced Warfare
when they
literally did the
started-
same thing as
literally,
that.
Advanced Warfare.
Run on the walls.
Advanced
and shit.
Warfare
Yeah.
took that from
Advanced
Oh, did they
Warfare
run on the
Yeah.
walls?
is
Yeah.
Titanfall 1.5.
Yep. Absolutely.
That's what I would call
1.5.
it. It's like, or rather, it's like Titanfall 0.5. It's
Wait,
like,
is it Advanced Warfare or is it
I don't know which one.
Infinity?
The one with Kevin Spacey.
Is that Advanced Warfare?
I think.
They didn't run on the walls in that game.
No.
I actually ended up playing
No,
that shit.
no. Advanced Warfare had.
That was the game that copied off Destiny because it had double jump.
Yeah,
Which one?
Destiny's a whole
Which
other
one was the
kind
one that
of
had?
thing.
We're not
uh,
even going to get into
Which
that
one was
shit.
that had Kit Harington?
I'm
in
sure
it?
you could have
Kit
some.
Harington?
Jon Snow.
Oh, I guess. Oh, that was Advanced Warfare. Was he the main character?
He's the villain, I think.
Then I didn't play it.
Yeah, I don't know. I played
What
it like
are
a
your
little bit.
thoughts on Destiny 2? Because I kind of want to get into this.
You want to get into Destiny?
Yeah.
So it's meh. It's not bad.
It's
It's
better
not
than the
bad.
first one.
It's not
I think
bad.
it's better than the first one.
I
do.
didn't say that.
I said that.
I'll say that.
I think the first one was a horrible game
I hated the first one.
until they finished all of the DLC, and then it was finally
Right.
an okay game.
The
well,
first
yeah,
one was
because
like a
it was
waste of $60
Well, you know
for
why?
me.
Because it was overhyped to shit,
Oh,
and
yeah.
and they
Right.
and it was
Well,
it was
because
lackluster for how much hype
well,
it
because
was.
it's made by
I don't
Bun.
have time to explain that I don't have time to explain why Destiny 1 was an okay game.
But it was Destiny 2, I'll say it is better than Destiny launch. I'll say that.
Okay.
The weapons are meh. The story is cooler. And,
Cooler, but still meh.
I mean, like when I watched the story for Destiny 2 for everything that they do in that game, it's very like I enjoy it. I like watching it. But there is more things to do, and I like that because I felt like I was doing like the same 3 fucking things over and over again. So I like that there's more shit to do, and it's more like the open world is more open.
Yeah, you got your strikes, you got your raids, and you got PvP.
Yeah, and that's all there pretty much was for that. But now with like the open world where you like go on patrol or whatever, the patrol is way better. Like they got more shit to do, and I like that. But the things I don't like is the weapons, like your primaries and secondary and your heavy. I don't like that because it used to be like I would have an assault rifle, and then I'd have a sniper, and then I'd have my OP sword. Now it's like they have kinetic weapons and they have energy weapons and then they have heavy weapons.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get 2 assault rifles. They're exactly the same, but one of them is kinetic and the other one has energy power. So you can put those in the same slot. And I think that's really fucking stupid.
Then you can get like a heavy weapon assault rifle and just carry 3 of them.
No, actually they don't have LMGs
in
Destiny 2 now.
I haven't played it yet.
They capitalize on swords. So it's grenade launchers, rocket launchers, swords, and is there anything else?
Do you remember forging your first sword on Destiny 1?
Yeah.
That was really cool.
That was really fun.
That whole moment where you first get like whatever one you wanted, like to the highest rank.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
That was fun.
That was that was like after that I was like
I
I am the destroyer of worlds.
I played Sunbreaker Titan.
You did?
Mm-hmm. And I had I think it was a Void Sword. And It was so cool.
I had the lightning sword because it was a sword that you could hack and slash up close, but then it had that power where you could send a flying disc of lightning like so fucking far, and when it got close, it would basically heat seek to the nearest target. That was such an OP sword. Destiny I still get
Destiny eventually became a good game.
It did.
And there's no reason to think that Destiny 2 couldn't eventually also become a decent game.
My thing is that there's a whole lot more to do. It's just the payout is kind of...
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's just meh.
Yeah.
So I don't play it as much as I used to because I used to play Destiny 1 religiously.
I know they had trouble balancing. Like, it took them a while to get the balance right for PvP, for Destiny 1. And I know that they've had trouble with Destiny 2 with balancing.
I think that's not a problem anymore because
I kind of PvP.
You want to make all the classes fun and different to play, but also make it so that nothing is unfair to use.
Well,
I always thought PvP was easy, like a lot easier in Destiny 2 than Destiny 1 because my dude leveled up like crazy fast. Like I was getting like 20 kills a match. Like it was not hard at all.
And I was pretty good at PvP in the first one, and there was time, and I know what you're saying, Joel.
I wasn't good until I played Hunter, and I played.
That's all I played was Hunter.
Yeah, I played Gunslinger Hunter.
I think was it Voidwalker is what it's called, Hunter or whatever.
You did the
Void Stalker.
Void Stalker.
Yeah,
I was a Gunslinger. I had 2 characters in Destiny 1. I never played Warlock, but I had a Sunbreaker Titan, which I did everything else with, and then strictly
for the fire team right here.
And then strictly for PvP, I had a Gunslinger Hunter that I used, and it was really fun.
Mm.
But that was all I did, really, was PvP on that Hunter.
I loved it.
And I did raids and stuff on the Titan.
I could feel, because I would play with other people, like if we weren't working together, I could feel it. And like we would get our asses kicked. And the second we started thinking about it, we would, start.
It's like Halo on crack.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
I mean, that's the way it should be, though.
Well, speaking of which,
it's kind of like Halo with faster time to kill.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Halo more. That's what got me. Like that's why I got Destiny in the first place.
After Rise of Iron, I did not feel like I needed more Destiny. I don't know.
Well, that was the last thing.
I just didn't.
It was after that you were like, you're done.
Well, I just don't care about Destiny 2. That's just the way it is.
It killed me pretty quickly.
Mhm.
I think
And people don't talk about it anymore. I'm sure it's still supported on some level, but
it is. I mean, they're like, it's cool. A lot of things are different, so I don't know how it works anymore. But
I definitely
it's
played
better.
Destiny 2 a lot longer than I played Destiny 1, but
really,
yeah,
I mean,
no,
there's
I
a lot less content for Destiny 2.
I know. It was just, I don't know, like just parts
For
of it.
now.
Yeah, it was just
For now, there will be more.
I liked it a little bit more, but I stopped playing it and completely forgot about it exactly how I did with the
You
first
gotta
one.
understand, like for a gamer like me, I don't really play first-person shooters. The only first-person shooters I'll play are games like Borderlands, like co-op versus AI, like first-person shooters, like usually with some kind of loot system. Like, I just don't have the reflexes.
Yeah.
I never have.
No, I'm kind of like the same way now. I mean, I was really into COD back when we were like 14 and shit, when COD was still cool. But after that, like I'm not really into. I couldn't tell you the last one I bought or any. I'm terrible at all first-person shooter games.
I vary. I'm either really good or really bad.
I really like zombies in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I really do.
It pisses me off.
Zombies is still fun.
I bought Black Ops 1 strictly for the zombies.
Really? Didn't they have it for Advanced Warfare?
Probably.
And then it was like
no,
because they had exoskeletons.
Well, no. Call of Duty at that time was still split between Infinity Ward and Activision. Yep. And I believe it was Activision who made
Treyarch.
Or just Treyarch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Treyarch and
Oh fuck
yeah. Treyarch and Infinity Ward.
Yeah. So Infinity Ward made the Modern Warfare series, and Treyarch made the Black Ops series. And basically, they would alternate every year, so they'd be a Call of Duty every year.
In which I always like Treyarch more for the zombies, and the campaign was way more fun. But like Infinity War always had like way better multiplayer.
Well, if you like that sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I did. Modern Warfare 2 is always going to be like the best like first-person shooter multiplayer game for me. But
where you going? What is with our guests always having to fucking piss? Brendan went and peed
like 3 times.
No, 4. He went and peed 4 times.
I haven't peed once.
I haven't peed once either.
Not now, not then.
Got guests with some weak ass bladders. Gavin says Advanced Warfare had Kevin Spacey. I'm pretty sure that was really late. But
before the weird Kevin Spacey stuff.
That was very, very much before that.
I like how like when that hit the surface and he was asked about it, he's just like, "Yeah, I'm gay."
Like, yeah, I'm gay.
The dude, how old is he? He has to be like in his 50s, maybe going on border to 60, and it's like your whole like no one knew that, and he.
Well, see, but that was the thing is that he kept his life private because he wanted
Right.
people to see his character or whatever.
Right.
And there was still a rumor about him being gay. It just wasn't known because he kept his life that secretive.
Right.
So, nobody knew for sure. But I think the PR team was like not on top of shit for that because,
Clearly.
if someone's like, you did this with these young boys, and he's like, you know what? I'm a gay man.
It's okay.
It's all right. I'm there.
It's like no, Kevin.
I know that area.
It's like no, Kevin. They were still
They
boys.
didn't want it.
Like you can't do that. No, but
He's born in 1959. How old is that?
oh, so he's in his mid-50s.
Cool. We killed the 6-pack.
Thank you, Joel.
Or rather, I killed it.
That's either way. That's good.
Yeah.
You know what? Give it up for Gavin, who's been watching the entire time.
I know. Shout out
At
Gavin.
least I think this is Gavin watching.
Shout out to Gavin.
Gavin should come on the show sometime.
Gavin said he wanted to do stuff when he came back into town.
Gavin, you should definitely come on the show when you're in town. I know you got your whole OU bullshit, but not bullshit. You're doing cool things.
All right.
So I would like to run something past the viewing audience at large. Who wants to see
I'm not going to tell you the number right now.
a let's play of me and Zach playing Bloodborne?
Ooh.
Gavin, I already know, is going to say yes.
I could get on this. I love Bloodborne.
Bloodborne is to me the definitive PlayStation exclusive game.
He is so into Bloodborne.
He has never played Bloodborne.
I'm not into those games yet.
You've never played Bloodborne?
No.
Oh my god.
That's not my type of game.
We're gonna have a time.
That's not my type of game.
We're gonna have
Dude,
a time.
I touched Dark Souls. I touched Dark Souls like.
I tell you, it's not like Dark Souls.
Yes,
If
it
you
is.
try to-
But it's a lot. But it's a lot. It's a lot harder.
It is. But if you try to play it like Dark Souls, you'll die.
Exactly. It's like Dark Souls, but you can't block.
No, you can't block.
Yeah, no, that's what Colin tells me.
And it's actually like, and the enemy, like the NPC's movements and attacks are a lot quicker. So.
Ooh, Gavin will be back next week.
But
Didn't mean to interject.
Oh God, this is delicious.
What is that?
Here, try this.
I'm gonna try it.
ooh, vanilla porter.
Vanilla. Wait.
I've actually.
You
tried
told me
the
this
same
was a
thing.
porter. You didn't tell me it was fucking vanilla.
Try it.
Why you gotta do that?
Why are you gonna be such a queer?
He's gonna drink it. Still
Just drink.
wraps his whole
Just
lips.
Just drink the beer. Who drinks the beer? Like,
Yeah.
Hey, shut up.
No, he wasn't drinking it like that. He was drinking it like he was giving it a fucking blowjob. You were wrapping your lips around that like a fucking
I got
something.
Sorry, this is a little bit delayed. I just want to watch you do it on the screen.
this is fucking delicious.
You say,
I'm so glad that's saved on YouTube
Shout out
forever.
to Breckenridge Brewery for their vanilla porter.
no,
So
but this Bloodborne thing. What do you mean? Where are you getting at with this?
What I want to do,
he says it's the best PS4 game
I
ever.
think it's the best PlayStation 4 exclusive game.
I'm gonna interject with
It's.
No.
I mean, it's definitely up. Well, you haven't even played it, so.
Look,
you
it's
can't-
not the best. No,
What?
it's not.
What's the best then?
What's the best then? Uncharted 4.
Let me give you a
No.
couple. Let me give you a list of things.
Okay,
Okay.
all right, sure.
Let me give you a list.
I've played them.
Have you?
Some of them.
Which one have you played?
I played Uncharted.
Which one?
I played the whole series actually.
You played 4?
Mhm.
Oh, you got 4 when you got your PlayStation 4.
Mhm.
I remember you were talking about.
And then I played 4, and then I borrowed the Nathan Drake collection, and I played 3. And I had fun, but it wasn't really a game. It was more like a movie that you play sometimes.
Pretty much.
And
I mean, it's still great.
that's-
There's a lot of game though, even though there's a lot
That's
of
my
whatever.
complaint.
Yeah, I know.
That's my complaint with PlayStation exclusives. Is a lot of the time it's more like a movie that you play sometimes than it is a game.
I think I played
Whether
Uncharted.
it's
Like,
Uncharted or The Last of Us.
did you play The Last of Us?
I did play The Last of Us.
All of it.
Well,
I played the
you're going to
remastered
PS3 now.
That still counts.
No, it doesn't. Just because it's remastered.
All right,
We're talking
fuck
about PS4 exclusives.
I'm not saying PlayStation 4 exclusives are worse than Xbox exclusives.
They got.
What I'm
the
saying-
flaws.
Ratchet and Clank
Bloodborne-
was cool.
Bloodborne is
Kind of a throwback.
the most interesting.
I gotta side with Joel here, actually.
God damn it.
No, Bloodborne. No, now that I think about it, like
You just
All right. Well, when Spider-Man comes out, you can all suck my proverbial dick.
Well, when
Spider-Man-
when
Spider-Man's gonna be
comes out,
awesome.
We'll play Spider-Man, but that hasn't happened yet.
Exactly.
So we're gonna have to play Bloodborne.
But what did you want to do with Bloodborne? Like,
I want to do a Let's Play.
I'm down.
That's what I want to do.
I'm down.
You remember how I did that video of me explaining how
Yeah.
screen printing works?
Yeah.
I feel like when he told me about that and he's like, I never played it. I feel like I should do it like that.
The way I want to approach this is, I'm sure you and I know how to play Bloodborne.
Right.
Like, you know how to make a character and how to like level up the skills so you don't
Right.
turn into a weak piece of shit.
I have an
Like,
idea.
we're gonna have to pretend like we don't know what we're doing.
No.
To see him
I
fucking
want,
freak
I
out.
want to
It's
play
gonna
it.
have to be primarily Zach playing it because that is the most.
Yes.
That is the most. And
The
we can
first
just-
10 hours, you're not going to even get through the first level.
And we can just all we're allowed to do. I think we should make rules, basically.
What are the rules?
So,
All right.
Well,
This is recorded, so I can go back and listen to
This is just preliminary ideas, but like,
okay.
so we can watch Zach struggle, but we're not.
Which will be
But
beautiful.
we're not allowed to tell him what to do. And we're
Oh,
not,
I'm so down.
until a certain point. If he, all right, say
He's never played Dark Souls either. He's going to get so angry.
Say he gets to Papa G, right?
Okay.
What the fuck is that?
And he
We'll
dies. He dies like 15 times in a row or something. We're allowed to tell him, okay, so you might want to do this. But if he dies like 10 more times, then one of us can play and beat it.
And make you look like an idiot.
But like,
I love
we can
this
just
idea.
keep going like that, and then throughout the Let's Play, you can kind of see Zach learn how to play Bloodborne. Like, I think that'd be really cool to watch. Like, especially since he has no experience with the Souls series, he doesn't know how games like that work. Like,
You will get into it.
you will learn.
I promise. Because I didn't think I was gonna get into those type of games until I started playing them.
Yeah.
But like hardcore RPGs, so much fucking
There
fun.
are only what, like 20 weapons in Bloodborne with the DLCs.
Really?
And
Yeah.
and every weapon feels like a completely different
Yep.
playstyle.
Because what they can the weapons they have like 2 different variations.
Mhm.
I think you
They're called,
press what is it?
L1, or
yeah.
L2 or whatever.
Yeah.
They're called trick weapons.
Yes.
You say, okay, so you got your saw cleaver, right? Starts out as just like a normal little thing with like serrated edges on it. Well, in the middle of swinging it around, you can transform it and flick it so that it's a long axe on a handle.
And it has completely different
And it has a completely different
Yeah.
moveset.
Yep.
And every single weapon in the game does that.
One of my favorite
Kinda
ones.
sounds like Monster Hunter.
No, well,
Like,
Monster
but more
Hunter,
simplified, but more
Monster Hunter.
simplified.
If anything, Monster Hunter definitely copied from that.
You ever play Switch Axe in Monster Hunter?
I did.
Switch Axe is very similar to Bloodborne.
Okay. I played
Switch
the
Axe is the closest you can get.
Okay.
Yep.
I played. That was like my main weapon.
Because you made Switch Axe? That's so cool. I love
Thanks.
Switch Axe. Yeah, no, I'm a humongous Monster Hunter fan. Well, I wasn't before Monster Hunter.
Wait,
All right, so there's going to be a
yeah.
line drawn in the sand, and it's going to be between you and Jake, because fuck that game.
Really?
Fuck it.
When did you give up?
When I was chasing that stupid fucking dodo piece of shit.
In the beginning.
What?
Fuck that
You gave
bird.
up that early?
Fuck that game, Joel.
Kulu, you
Dude,
too?
okay.
Fuck Kulu!
Okay.
I fucking hate that bird! The
Why?
motherfucking bird! Alright, you know what? Alright, hold on.
What did
The
you
fucking motherfucking bird. I gotta stop with all this crap. The bird running around and you have to go and kill it. You only have a freaking.
That's one of
You
my
only have a
favorite-
melee weapon. You
Oh
have
my
a gun, but the gun sucks dick more than I do.
What gun?
And
Is
if-
the slinger?
Whatever the fuck.
The
It's
slinger?
either way, and it's running around. It's going, and it's going so fucking fast. And then when you finally trap it, or
I
the
cannot
game
believe-
glitches, and it stops, and you're like, fine, I'm gonna get a hit, and it picks up that rock that is a perfect circle that just comes out of fucking nowhere, and it blocks anything you do, even when it doesn't have it in its hands. You still can't hit it. So the 3
So
times you
what
can
you're
hit it,
saying is-
it fucks off to Neverland and goes and
Goodness.
penetrates Peter Pan
So
and just fucks off in that area.
Just
And I did that. I'm not shitting you, Joe. I did that for 2.5
So you're
hours.
basically
I did it for 2.5 hours
Oh.
chasing this fucking bird,
And you
and
know
I
what's,
couldn't kill it. I tried 7 different weapons.
you know what's
It could not die, Joel.
Kulu,
you know
too.
what's even funnier about this little rant you're doing?
Couldn't die.
Bloodborne's even harder than that though.
It's awful.
Kulu
Dude.
Yaku of all things. Seriously, Kulu Yaku.
All right, you know what?
Okay, so
Kulu's the fucking cunt.
when you
I hate that bird.
when you started playing Monster Hunter,
God
did you
damn it.
did you ever quit or continue, or did you like when you? Okay,
No,
this
I
is
have-
perfect because I feel like I'm sitting in the middle and I'm in the direct middle of these type of games because with Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne and I'm assuming Monster Hunter.
I don't want to get into Dark Souls 3 because I have thousands of hours in that game.
Yeah.
Literally thousands.
Well, Bloodborne and Dark Souls, it's weird because I bought both of them and both of them I played like once or twice and I didn't touch it for an entire year.
Yeah.
Like almost a year because I was I bought Bloodborne because my PS4 it was still kind of like new to me and it was a PS4 exclusive and I saw like I only saw a cinematic trailer for it. I had no idea.
If you want some insight into the kind of gamer that I am, I played Dark Souls 3 for like 1,000 hours, and I bought a PS4 for the express purpose of playing Bloodborne.
Yeah.
So I don't mean to interject, but you're not going to believe this. Brennan says he's not going to be able to show up.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Wait for this session?
Yes.
Well,
Really?
all right.
Yeah.
Wow. Doing Owen Wilson. Wow.
Did
But
you see the event? It was like
We would go
meet
for an
up in
hour,
the
10
park and
minutes.
say wow like Owen Wilson.
oh yeah, I saw that. That was hilarious. Everyone go, wow.
We've been going for an hour and 10 minutes.
But
Damn.
Anyways,
Does not feel like that at all.
I put both of those games down, and I was like, nope, not a fan. Too hard. Fuck this. And magically enough, a year later for Bloodborne and a year later for when I got Dark Souls, I was like, no, like I spent money on this. Let's just play it, and fell in love with that type of game. And have you ever played Neo?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what pushed me to get
I
Neo.
bought Neo for
And
PS4.
And I like Neo. I don't know, just as much, if not more.
Yeah.
Like Neo's fucking great.
Well, it felt like a knockoff.
I try not to think about. I mean, it was a
I still had
knockoff.
fun. Don't get me wrong.
Exactly.
I will buy anything that's vaguely like Dark Souls.
Well, the
Bloodborne,
thing that was
PS4.
different about Neo from those two and just the Soul series that I liked how they had like the different stances you could do. So that I mean that was a fun game,
They
but
fully embraced the weeaboo aspect
right.
of Bloodborne
Right.
and Dark Souls.
Which is getting to my next point. Have you seen the next game coming from Software?
Sekiro.
Yes.
Oh, the Japanese fighting game?
Looks fucking cool as shit.
That's supposed to be based off
I gotta break
Fellowship.
some news to you, Zach. Anything from Software puts out is a Japanese fighting game.
And it's gonna piss you off because
Okay.
you're gonna be really bad at
Is it for PlayStation 4?
You know what's
Yeah.
interesting
Okay.
about Sekiro?
What's
Is
that?
there's not going to be any multiplayer.
That's good.
It is an entirely,
Oh, so there won't be any like
and I don't know how you feel about the invasion mechanic.
I don't know what that means.
So basically, in Dark Souls,
Oh, wait, yeah, never mind. I know what that means.
well, it started with Demon Souls.
Yep.
And
What the fuck is Demon
and
Souls?
another player can come into your
Souls
world,
before Dark Souls.
can come into your world without your permission and fucking kill your ass.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that came out for
And there's nothing
Dark
you can
Souls
do about
3.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's every game that they've ever put out.
Doesn't that happen in Bloodborne too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's
That's gonna
what
be great.
that is what sucked me in, was that invader mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
I have always been a red player, and I always will be.
Okay.
I make characters with the express purpose of killing other people.
Wow, you're an asshole.
It's funny because it's
I'm a
like,
complete
how is GTA 5 not
Damn,
your
so
favorite
There
game?
is nothing
God.
in. I have played so many games my
Mhm.
entire life, and there is no feeling like coming into somebody's world who has 3 of their best friends summoned as phantoms and just fucking killing them.
That's dark, Joel.
Literally, like they're just trying to get through the game and have a good time. They're like, "Hey guys, let's play Dark Souls. It's a co-op game, guys. Let's play Dark Souls." And I just come in like, "Oh, Joel has invaded your world." And they're like, "Oh, some assholes here to ruin our good time," and I just fucking killed them.
The more this conversation,
That to me is the greatest feeling of satisfaction you can have in a video.
You're gonna fucking love
the-
Fallout 76.
That's
Oh.
what I'm saying.
The more-
See, he's excited for it.
I'm excited to be a raider in Fallout 76.
See,
well, I'm excited when you fucking kill other players. You get a giant ass bounty on your head.
That's fine.
all
I
right,
did that in Dark Souls too.
all right. So there's only before we go on, there's one thing I want to say that I have on my list that I want to talk about. And then we can go back to whatever because we're getting to the point where we need to stop. We have we have time, but still. So Maria wanted to take me to this special place 2 days ago.
Special place.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, for legs.
Oh,
I was gonna say Hustler Hollywood. but-
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I've been there twice because of her, but
Okay.
that place is weird. But what I'm saying is that
you stud you.
yeah.
He's like, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
So
Wait, are you a virgin?
yeah.
Oh my.
Bags of sand.
Wow.
So it's $10 an hour in Harrison.
That
About
doesn't
a-
sound like it's worth
This
it.
is
About a 30-minute, 40-minute drive. I think it's 30 minutes really. Virtual reality arcade.
Okay. Where? Harrison, you said?
Yeah.
virtual.
What's the place
Okay.
called?
Like fucking
See, I was thinking this was going the
Virtual-
sexual route, but this is just
virtual reality
Sexual reality.
arcade.
for how long?
She paid $10 for 1 hour.
Okay.
And you guys know the game Super Hot?
Super.
I don't.
Yeah.
Super.
Well, I'll show you.
What's super hot?
I'll show you a video
Oh my
afterwards.
god, it's so much fun.
But
Yeah.
I'll show you a video afterwards. But I'll try my best to explain it. Is hi Maria. Is that it's basically you're standing in like. Are you standing in one spot the whole time?
No. Did
You can
play
move?
it?
Okay. So the
okay,
room. So the room for the virtual reality arcade is like you're not in a separate room. It's kind of like 3 walled, and then like the 4th wall is how you obviously get into it, and people can watch the TV of what you're playing.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like you don't really move a lot,
Mhm.
but and I've only played it this one time, so I didn't move around a lot. So if you can move, I don't know. I never played the non VR version of it. So, but basically, from what I know of it, is you stand there.
Are we talking about Super Hot or are we talking about the VR?
Super hot.
Okay.
But
Well, in Super Hot, time is stopped until you move.
yeah. So if you stand completely still, you can look around.
If you stand completely still, things still move, but very slowly.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe they do. I don't know.
Very, 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 very slowly. And like time moves as fast as you do. That is the most accurate explanation.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's a gun melee game where these guys come at you and they shoot guns. So like if you stop, it's like bullets coming at you.
Yeah.
So if you stop moving,
Oh,
you can
so
see
it's
the
like-
bullets or whatever.
It's like the Matrix.
It's kind of like the Matrix, yeah. But
That sounds cool
and
as
then-
shit.
it's so fucking cool. That's what I'm saying.
A typical level of Super Hot, like say you got 3 guys. There's one level I remember that it's like a long hallway and 3 guys are shooting rifles at you, and you just have a katana. You
Yeah.
move down the hallway like
You can
weaving-
throw items too.
You move down the hallway, weaving through the bullets, and you fucking pitch your katana at one guy.
Yeah.
And it stabs him in the fucking head, and he drops his gun.
But the gun really
and you
this
grab his
bloody?
gun out
Gory?
of the
no,
air.
it's like digital. It's weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll show you a picture.
You grab his gun out of the air, and you like cap one guy, and then move out of the way of the other guy's bullets, and then cap him.
Yeah.
Or you pitch your gun.
So and now the enemies are like so easy. Like you hit them once with anything, they die. You
But
hit
if
them
you-
with a bottle.
if you
they're
get
dead.
hit once, you're dead.
Yeah. So like,
But are they like robots?
no, here I'll show you. a
Because I'm
picture.
thinking of something, and I
Oh,
don't.
the whole game has this crazy atmosphere to it. Like you're basically playing like some sort of hacked program.
Yeah, I don't understand what the story is for that.
Dude, it's freaky if you figure
Yeah.
it out. Like, did you play
Is
through it? Did you play through the whole thing?
No, I wanted to play for another hour, but like my legs, because I'm not athletic, are like in serious pain.
Well,
Because like I was on the ground, like dodging shit for an hour. There's a point where I literally like dived on the ground
You know
because
what?
bullets were
That's
coming
another
at
thing
me.
we should do then. We should play some Super Hot.
I have it. I can get it for PS4. It just won't be VR.
It was free for Xbox One,
Are you fucking serious?
but
All right.
it's so crazy. I don't want to ruin the story for you.
Okay.
Like I know what you're talking about, like that room with the it's like old ass computers. You put a fucking floppy disk in, or what are they called? Are they
The
called
whole
floppy
game,
disks?
it's like
Floppy
you're just
Yeah.
some guy that's like on a part of a computer network that you're not supposed to be on,
It looks like
and
this.
like the whole
Jake.
menu.
You can keep talking.
Yeah, you can like go through and like read messages like and stuff and weird things.
Oh
But, yeah.
shit! Yeah, this looks very.
This is the VR version.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks trippy as shit. Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh,
Mhm.
I've seen this before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
And VR was so fucking cool.
Can we go do that?
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to get at
Grab his gun.
was that was what I wanted to get at was I really wanted us to go
Dude, I'm down
and
the
make
clown.
like what do I have a playlist on our
I can't
channel that's
imagine what
called
the game is
something.
like.
It's
in
called
VR. That sounds awesome.
I've never even played VR.
it's
like-
called I never played VR until that time. It's called Off Screen, so that'll be a good off screen video.
Okay.
But I want to do that, and it's only $10 fucking an hour.
Dude,
And they have 5 rooms, and we can like buy only 1 square, and we can share it.
Mhm.
So and I want to go. I didn't know because I thought I would get sick from it. But they have like 91 games. So when Maria was telling me about it, I looked at the games they had. I saw Super Hot, and I'm like, I'm only gonna play this the whole fucking time. And so, but there was a part where I got stuck. Where there was 3 guys in a room and you're standing there with literally nothing. So you basically have to dodge until the guy in the middle runs up to you. And I did that for like probably 20 minutes straight, just like fighting through 3 levels and then getting there and then trying to figure out, but then failing. But so, Joel, I'm not shitting you. The first 3 levels that I could do in my like so fast, I didn't even do slow motion. I was just like swish slash, and then when I get to the person with the 3
does the VR version still show you the real time of what you did after you do it?
No,
Because
I didn't know that didn't happen.
One of the things the regular game does
is in real time.
Say you go through a game real slowly, like you stop all the time and think about what you're going to do.
Yeah.
At the end, it'll play what you did back to you.
It does not.
And it'll show you what it looked like in real time.
No, unfortunately, it doesn't do that. I wish it did because that's fucking cool.
Yeah, I need to play this game. It sounds so much fun.
That's my thing. So, like, if we can all find a day, we can go and we can get someone to videotape us so we can make a video out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only fucking, and we could play for like 3 hours and it's only $30. But the thing is that we need to call on a reservation. So whatever day that we're all 3 available, we got to go do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have a TV screen to show what the person in VR is actually playing and stuff.
That's awesome.
It's so fucking
I've never
cool.
done anything like that.
That sounds like that's a good idea though.
Yeah, and they've only been open for 2 months and they've been packed.
Oh, I bet.
Like they're always packed.
Well, because those fucking like the good VR headsets, they're like $400 to $600.
Yeah,
like,
and they have like the HTC goggles, and they have the Alienware desktop PCs, and it's so fucking cool. So if we can find a day and figure that out when we can go, we gotta go and do that. Because I am telling you, after my legs are healed, I'm gonna be playing this game for so fucking long.
I feel like this is such a bad idea for my bank account because I know I'm gonna go and play it, and I'm gonna be like, holy shit, I need to get a fucking VR set. And I'm gonna that's an impulse buy waiting to happen.
My first thought after my first thought after I quit the game and sat down and I thought about how god awful my legs were was how much is a VR set?
Well,
because I'm gonna go buy it and just binge play Super Hot.
It was conceived for VR. It was actually ported,
but the great thing about
ported to regular consoles.
Yeah.
From VR.
I like that idea that
in a way it's the first like good VR game.
Yeah. The only thing I have a problem with it was, I guess I don't because I just suck. But like there was parts where you didn't have a gun, so I had to throw shit.
Yeah.
Awful. Like I would like, all right, I'm gonna throw this knife straight, and it would go. And I'm like, how the fuck? But then later, when I was doing it so fast, I was like, bullseye.
Well, maybe
and
it's
Daredevil.
different in
I was
VR.
like,
what? Maybe it's different in VR because, like, on the console version, it's just like you think about what you're doing before you do it. You know, you make a plan.
I definitely thought about what I was doing. It still didn't make me any better at it.
Well, we'll see.
Aren't a lot of like VR games like pretty buggy?
Well, this one wasn't.
Right.
This one was not.
Right.
But
Well,
I didn't. But to be
really
fair,
know.
there's 91 games and played 1, so I don't know. Maria played like 4 or 5.
Well, if I pay $10 for an hour of it, you better believe I'm going to be trying other stuff besides Super Hot.
Oh hell no!
A
I'm
game
playing
I've already
nothing but
played.
Super Hot. Man, I'm gonna go back and try and beat that whole fucking game. But it's called Diversion Virtual Reality Arcade in Harrison,
Okay.
and it's so fucking cool.
Hmm.
We gotta go.
Okay.
We gotta go.
That's what we're doing.
Yes.
I
So
agree.
what are the chances you think they'll have like Skyrim on VR?
No, they have a list of games I can check right now.
Well, probably
And
not
no, Skyrim is probably not on it.
Probably not because
Why?
Skyrim's like a single player.
Yeah. And they got a lot
Oh,
of,
is it like a? Oh, okay. Is it like only?
Hell, it'd probably take you an
Co-op
hour
or-
just to get through like the fucking tutorial of Skyrim.
That's true. I didn't really think about that.
It'd probably take you an hour just to create a character for me.
Yeah.
Well, I can only hope that VR
it's-
headsets go down tremendously in the next few years. And
It definitely has like quick games for you to play. Yeah, there it is in Harrison. Diversion Arcade. Let me check what the games that they got here. Games. It's family owned in Ran. So like everyone that works there, they're all like one family. And these kids like work 100 hours a week. It's ridiculous.
Damn.
I would so totally work there. So they got
What's this place called again?
Diversion. Diversion Arcade, virtual reality arcade.
Okay.
Dude, I'm about to go tomorrow in the afternoon. I'm not working, so
Can we go Saturday?
I'm
wanna go
going to be in.
I gotta work, but I'm in for it.
Oh, okay. Fuck. I
Yeah.
can go tomorrow. What?
I gotta work, but I can go.
They got Google Earth VR too, just for the fuck of it.
Google Earth
Yeah.
VR.
Yeah. Hotel train.
So what?
Imagine how like crazy that would look. Like
There's a
when you're
game-
pinpointing on something in the map and it just zooms in. You're like, oh.
They got I Expect You to Die, Job Simulator.
Job Simulator.
They got Jumanji, the VR
I've seen
adventure.
Job Simulator. It's pretty.
Overkill VR. Raw
know
data.
what-
Some of these games have never even. Actually, most of these games
I don't know
haven't.
what any of these are.
Space Pirate Trainer. Standout VR Battle Royale that really looks like PUBG shit.
Oh, I've seen that one before too.
Is it just like PUBG?
No, it's
Oh,
like
okay.
shitty PUBG.
Gotcha.
It's like glitchy. Well, even more glitchy than PUBG.
I think they got some horror games in here too.
No, I can't. No, fuck that.
I
Yeah.
saw. I think I
I
saw.
don't
one
think
and
I
I'm
would
like,
do that.
I'm never doing a horror game.
No, I'd piss my
I
pants.
am.
Well, isn't
I'll do
the what was it, the second Outlast or whatever? Isn't that in VR?
Did you
Yeah,
ever
it
play
can be.
Did you ever play the original Outlast?
Fuck.
No, it looked too fucking
I'm still trying to
scary.
play
That shit's-
Perception.
That shit's terrifying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard it's like one of the scariest games of all time.
It's
like
you're
up there with
you're-
Silent Hill
you're just
2.
You're just a fucking guy, and all you have is a camera,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't do anything. Like,
I find that so stupid though, because like I'm not a fighter, but like if I'm in that situation, I'll start killing.
you
Well, that's
can't.
what
You
that's what
can't.
makes it
I know,
scary.
but that's my problem.
They're too powerful.
Yeah, that's what makes it scary. Like you're helpless.
Yeah,
I hate it.
You're just some pussy with a camera. All you can do is just try to record everything. Outlast was scary as hell.
Mhm.
I know. I couldn't play it, but I could definitely watch it.
I got through
Every
about
single time.
half of it. I couldn't get through the
You
whole
couldn't finish it.
No, well, I had other stuff to do.
Oh, okay.
I probably will go back and finish it at some point. But it was
Sounds like a
it was
video,
scary game, man. You and I should play a horror game too. I think we should
With the
definitely
lights
do
off.
that.
With the lights off, sound up the
Although-
max.
Yes.
Any good horror game, the effects are diluted when there's more than one person around.
Of course.
True, because like I would get more brave
You're not nearly as scared.
with whatever. With a horror game, if I'm by myself, like I'm playing Perception, where you're a blind girl trying to figure out some ghost shit or whatever, and I still can't finish it because anytime I think about playing it, I'm by myself,
Mhm.
so I just don't play. But if somebody else is there, I'd probably have a problem.
See, I can't do horror games like on a console with a controller because my first instinct, when I get scared, I jump.
yeah,
And I've lost controllers for that. I mean, I was just playing like I was playing Arkham Knight just the other night, and remember in the beginning when he starts seeing the Joker for the first time,
yeah.
and he turns around and it's like, bam, it's right there, dude. I have my headset on, and the audio is up all the way, and I forgot about that part. I screamed, and I woke up Emily. Emily was asleep on my bed. And I was like, ah! she was just like, and of course the room's quiet because it's in my headset, so it's like an alarm. Like, ah! She's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I was like, "The Joker's here." So, if you guys want to do that, then I will spectate happily.
I'm on board. Let's do it.
We just gotta find a good horror game.
Bloodborne is a good horror game.
No, it's not. It's a good bullshit.
Bloodborne's made me jump quite a few times
Bloodborne
too.
is some scary shit, dude.
All right.
Because you'll go over, and the
Do you know-
the fucking
let me ask you
enemies
a
are
question.
terrifying in that
Do
game.
you know anything about H.P. Lovecraft?
I know about love.
I'm gonna.
Do you know about?
All right, hold on.
All right.
Before Jake, you go. Is there anything else we want to talk about? Because we've been going for an hour and a half.
No.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Nothing else?
I'm horny.
He's horny.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's horny.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Gavin, who's been watching the entire fucking time.
I love you, Dad.
Love you too, Dad. That was to you, Gavin, not Jake.
Gavin, the number
Cool.
one viewer.
Cool. Gavin is the number one viewer.
Yeah.
Even Maria jumped in for
I
a
don't
bit.
even watch this shit. I'm in it.
You fuck. Yeah, Joel won't even share this shit. All right, cool.
I will. I'll do it. I'll share it on my Facebook with like 100 friends.
That's more than what I got.
Well,
All right, well, this has been the Joystick Around podcast. That's Joel. Jake's pissing.
Jake's peeing.
I'm Zach, as always, sometimes. We'll see you next time.
Always and some.
Love you.
next time. Words. Cool.
Wait, hold on. I gotta.
Can I vape now?